Cuckoo my peace and welcome to the first official Fortnightly favorite. So thank you to sorry, I'm just not comfortable in my skin today. You guys ever have those days? I'm really excited to film this video. I haven't been this like super psyched to film a video in a while, so this is very exciting. I feel like my lighting is too intense, but I don't know what to do about that, so we're just gonna roll with it. I had something to say. Very excited about this video. Thank you all for your support in doing these sort of like bi-weekly favorites. I have taken a lot of what you said to heart too. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do fortnightly favorites on like the middle of the month, around the 15th, and then we'll still do like August favorites, July favorites, March, May, whatever. We'll do like monthly favorites at the end of the month. That way, I was still gonna do 2 sets of fortnightly favorites, but this way we'll break it up and we'll do like a fortnightly favorites at the middle of the month and then a monthly favorites to take over the whole month at the end of the month, if that makes sense. Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna go with that makes sense. Let us get started. I'm gonna do some beauty bits and then there's gonna be one sort of random favorite at the end. The first one that I see in front of me, you're actually not supposed to know I have yet, so we're just gonna pretend that you know, but you're not supposed to know. You guys remember that episode of Friends where it's like they know that we know that they don't know that we... Do you guys remember that episode? I'm not the only one. These are some hair ties. What do they call them? The fishnet hairbands from Sephora. So I kept one in the box so you could see it like pretty in the box. But basically it's these like ribbons for your hair. I'm not going to show you now because A, I have a full face of makeup, and B, you're just not going to see it happening. But they're just headbands. I may or may not have gotten them in a swap that you have not seen yet because we're still working on it. But I did open it on camera, so you will see my reaction. These are fantastic, like life-changing fantastic. I always like to wear hairbands, obviously when I wash my face, but also anytime I'm around the house. I have my hair up all day, so if I can have it down but out of my face in the evenings, that is awesome. The headbands that I've had before I thought were good, and then I tried these. They are like super tight on your head without like actually hurting, like they hold everything in place without hurting your face. They're pretty colors, they're lightweight. I have nothing but amazing things to say about these. And I will be buying more, I know this for a fact, because these are fantastic. So that is my first favorite that you technically don't know about, but we're gonna keep each other's secret, right? My second favorite, I've had on my face every day this week except today. I think in all my videos so far this week, probably. It's this Makeup Forever HD blush. This one is in 410. It's just a sample. We talked about the strange packaging, but it's just a sample that I got at the VIB sale. So this is the color. Let me do a swatch for you guys. So yeah, that's a swatch. It's just a really nice corally color. But yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. It's a nice little sample. I think what I really like about these blushes, I didn't actually buy any even though people raved about them. Excuse us for a moment. I don't know why, I just didn't. But they're really lovely in that they blend into the skin really, really well. And they just create a very natural kind of look. I probably will end up buying myself one. Coral's not my favorite color, so I think I might get sort of like an earthier toned one. I will keep you posted if I haul anything, but I've really been loving that, and I use that with this new lovely e.l.f. stippling brush. As you can see, it's still in the color of the blush. Thank you, Sissy. This is holy grail status for sure for applying cream blush. I've always had a hard time finding an applicator that works well for cream blush. Usually I just use my fingers, but this guy is like really soft, and there's something magic in this that makes it phenomenal. So I've been using that with that cream blush, and I've been loving the effect. I'm talking very fast, so I'm getting really excited. The next thing I see in front of me is this Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild. I have a whole review on the 3 palettes that I got from April. I will link that review down below. But these palettes have really just blown me out of the water over the past couple weeks. And they're just phenomenal for under $5. I'll link that whole review with swatches and all that good stuff down below. But yeah, huge recommend on my part. And I love these. They just make me so happy. And for an eyeshadow to do that, like, that's a big deal around here. We all know how lipstick can sort of change my entire day, but for eyeshadow to do that, that's pretty dang phenomenal. What is the next thing I want to tell you about? Concealer. This is the ConcealRX by Physicians Formula. For my Canadian gals, I don't think we can actually get this up here, so if you have a friend or an amazing sissy and they can send it to you, do it. I am thinking of filming a whole review on this guy, just because I have some sort of different thoughts on how to best use it and how to wear it and all that kind of good stuff. I will say it's phenomenal. I will say that it's a no joke concealer. It's going to cover just about everything. Should I give you one more tip on it? It runs lighter than it shows on the package, I think I already told you, but this has been phenomenal. I recently have just been wearing concealer and letting my skin breathe a little bit. My skin's been acting weird and just breaking out like a crazy person, so I've been trying to let it breathe at least a little, and just wearing concealer and no foundation. And this guy is phenomenal because it covers everything and I don't need foundation. So been loving that. It doesn't break me out, which is also a huge plus. Should we do one more face product and then do the lip product? I'm talking really fast. The next thing that I've been loving is my Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC, which is this guy. You guys have seen him before, and they have recently changed the packaging on these guys, but this is in the original packaging that I've had for a while. I have them on the tops of my cheeks today, and I feel like it gives a really cute look. I know it might seem a little too dark for my skin, but I feel like it's giving me a little like sun-kissed, almost sunburned, freckly look. I don't know if you guys are able to see that subtlety. Like I can see it in my mirror here, but like I said, the lights are very bright today. I don't know what's going on. I just love it. I love that mineralized skin finish. There's something about it that's magical. So yeah, that has definitely been something I've been loving. On to lips, I have two products that have been bringing me so much joy. The first one is a little Kat Von D one in Forever and Never. It's a little cute one. I have a whole video on these guys that I will link down below. But that's the color there. It's just, I've been into these sort of sheeny, I'll show you a close-up. So yeah, that's the close-up. It's just like a beautiful, I don't know, foiled rose goldy color. So yeah, check that video if you want like what it looks like on my lips and sort of slightly not overexposed because of the like kind of colors. But yeah, no, it is a really lovely color, and I don't know what it is about me. In general, I like sort of foiled duochromy looks, but it's been all about that recently on my lips, and I've really been enjoying that color. There's a whole bunch more in the collection and in that video that I posted, but this one has been my front runner. And the other one in that same sort of line, and this one in Sandy B by MAC. This is basically, they're very close to each other, but this is basically NARS's Orgasm in a glazier, can you guys hear that? It's legit hailing outside again. Thankfully, my car is in the garage. But yeah, what was I saying? This is basically, I felt like NARS's Orgasm, but in a bit more of like a duochromy glazy format, and in a lipstick tube. It's that second swatch, that pinkier swatch. I've been loving it. It is, however, not super opaque, so I have been pairing it with a lip pencil underneath. I had it on in yesterday's video, which was the Wet n Wild palette review. I had it on top of a lip pencil, and I really liked wearing it like that. I think that is it for what I've been loving. I'm actually really enjoying doing this like mid-month check-in because I feel like I'm less overwhelmed by like huge amount of stuff that I want to share, and yeah, it's more fun than overwhelming. Favorites videos were getting a little overwhelming, so I'm liking this sort of like breaking it up. Let me know what you guys have been loving over the past couple weeks, because that is the end of my beauty favorites. This hail is throwing me off. What did I want to say? There was one like random sort of favorite that I was going to share with you. So as you guys probably know, because I've talked about it ad nauseum, I went to the Bruno Mars concert. I can't say that enough, because every time I say that, I think about the concert and then it makes me really happy, which is awesome. Where was I going with this? Bruno Mars concert. I'm gonna tangent it for a second. I'll come back to that. I am not a coffee drinker because I cannot stand the taste. There are very long days where I wish I could drink coffee because it would help me so much, but I could never stomach the taste of coffee. Now today I was very tired, and a colleague of mine suggested that I try something called a Spanish latte, which I will talk about probably my points of positivity, but he suggested I do that. And a Spanish latte has 2 shots of espresso in it, and I feel like this crazy Lorelai Gilmore speed of talking at you today is probably in part thanks to those 2 shots of espresso. And the last time I had coffee in anything, like I can't drink straight coffee, but the last time I had a latte, whew, probably not since high school. So I think the caffeine is messing with me. Just putting that out there. But who knows? We'll see. It's also the excitement about this video, but I think the coffee's playing a large role. End of tangent? We're gonna come back? Okay. So what I was saying is the Bruno Mars concert bringing me a lot of joy, all that kind of good stuff. And so I've been listening to a lot of his music to just sort of pep me up and make me happy. My favorite of the month, that is what I want to talk to you about, is one of his older songs called Talking to the Moon. He doesn't have a music video, but I found some people who have posted it, and I'll post that link down below, so if you haven't heard it, you should hear it. The reason I like this song, besides the fact that it's him and I like his voice and all that kind of good stuff, we relatively recently had a loss in the family. I didn't talk to you guys about it, although I alluded to the fact that I wasn't doing super great a little while ago. But yeah, I'm still not going to talk about it completely, if only for the reason, for many reasons, but one of which is I'm not about to start crying right now. Anyways, my little sister, who you all love, and who I adore, I'm going somewhere with this story, right? She was the closest with this person, and I'm trying to find a way to keep it together and to tell the story. But basically, we've been sitting in my room sort of and I'll be sort of editing and she'll be painting or whatever, and this song has come on a couple times, and every time it comes up she just like looks at me with these really sad eyes, and she's not a crier, I'm the crier, she never cries, and she gets like almost to the point of tears. And so I was scared to ask her because I couldn't deal with it, because I was feeling stuff when I listened to this song too. So finally I asked her, and she goes, this song reminds me of her. And all week I've been sort of wandering around thinking of her, and every time I hear this song it makes me think of how I'm feeling and how I miss her and how I'm not okay without her. And so, you know those songs that make you want to cry, and they do make you cry, but somehow that makes you feel better? Yeah, so that's what this song is, which is why it's a favorite. And you wouldn't think that something that makes me cry is a favorite, but it really is. So I'm going to stop being weird and fidgety and nervous, and just, yeah, that has been a favorite for me. Okay, enough rambling for the day. Those are my favorites. Let me know what you guys have been loving these past couple weeks down below. Let's do points of positivity and wrap up this awesome video. So my 3 points of positivity of the day. The first, like I told you, is this drink. I posted a picture of it on Instagram, and it's just, I can't even explain to you. Someone asked me, oh, Charlie asked me what it is. So a Spanish latte has equal parts sweetened condensed milk, steamed milk, and espresso. And so the thing that they gave me, it must have been no larger than like this size, so like a small at Starbucks, like just like a little one with 2 shots of espresso in it. And their coffee, there is something magical in that coffee. I was having a really rough afternoon for a variety of reasons, and I needed something to like warm my soul, and I swear that drink was a little piece of heaven that just like stopped everything for a couple minutes and made me so happy. Like now even thinking about it, it's still making me happy. That is definitely my first point of positivity. My second point of positivity is some great news about a friend who's going to come visit, and we've been trying to coordinate like all summer long, and finally we have dates, and so I'm so excited to hang out with her and just give her a lot of hugs, and yeah, it's going to be fun. And then my third point of positivity is today, my sweet friend Tracy posted a picture of her watching one of my videos and drinking coffee, and it just made my entire day. I posted it on Instagram. It's talking to you guys, like obviously it's not something that's weird or abstract, because you see this goofy weird self that I am. It's not someone who feels strange sitting in front of a camera, but there is a disjoint aspect to it, right? Like I know you guys are there, but I don't really see you, so there's a distance. And so anytime someone posts a picture like, oh, you enabled me, or like, Erin posted a picture of a lipstick she bought, and Lindsay posted a picture of another lipstick she bought. Anytime I like can see those kinds of interactions, it makes this more real, and it makes me feel the love and the connection more intensely, if that makes sense. So today was one of those days where there was a couple. Erin posted her picture, and Tracy posted a picture, and MJ sent me a picture, and so it was just like, it made me so happy. It made me feel really connected to you guys. So that was definitely something that kept my smile nice and bright today. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you. If you're still here, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for getting my rambliness. I want to send you guys tons of love. Let me know how you liked our first fortnightly favorites. I will see you in another 2 weeks for August favorites, which, let's not talk about August being done yet because I'm not ready. And I think that is it for me today. Thank you for always bringing sunshine into my life. I want to send it back at you tenfold with all that love and support. And yeah, I'm just going to leave you by reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.